All right, thank you all for being here. The official weigh-in UFC fight at Holm versus Vieira, wall-to-wall on ESPN+. First athlete to the scale, one half of our main event, the fifth-ranked UFC women's bantamweight contender, Ketlen Vieira. 136, the official weight for Ketlen Vieira. And her opponent is the other athlete around whom this fight card is built, the former UFC champion, second-ranked bantamweight contender, Holm.
135.5.
Official weight for Holm, 135.5. Your UFC Fight Night main event is official. All right, moving on now to the featherweight division as we welcome the Dream, Chase Hooper. $145 for Chase Hooper. All right, moving on now to the UFC strawweight division as we welcome Elise Reed. Official weight 115 for Elise Reed. All right, next fighter to the scale competing in a prelim in the lightweight division, Omar Morales. Official weight 155.5 for Omar Morales. All right, next fighter competing on the main card in the UFC strawweight division, Poliana Viana.
116.
Official weight 116 pounds for Poliana Viana. All right, next fighter to the scale in the UFC featherweight division, Felipe Koladish. $145 for Cabo Cao, Felipe Koladish. All right, next fighter to the scale, kicking off the main card live on ESPN Plus in the UFC's middleweight division, the Iron Turtle, Junyong Park. $185.5, the official weight for Junyong Park. All right, next fighter to the scale in the UFC's middleweight division, Joseph Holmes. $185, the official weight for Joseph Holmes. All right, next athlete to weigh in this morning, one half of the co-main event, competing in the UFC's welterweight division, Michel Pereira. $170, the official weight for Michel Pereira. All right, staying on the main card, moving to the strawweight division as we welcome Tabitha Ricci. Official weight 115 pounds for Tabitha Ricci. All right, also competing on the main card in the UFC's middleweight division, Duško Todorovic. $185.5, the official weight for Duško Todorovic. And his opponent in that featured bout at 185 pounds, Chidi Njokuani. $185, the official weight for Chidi Njokuani. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in the co-main event, 14th ranked in the UFC's welterweight division, Santiago Ponzinibbio. 170 and a half, the official weight for Santiago Ponzinibbio. All right, next fighter to the scale, making his 10th UFC appearance in the UFC's bantamweight division, Jonathan Martinez. 135 and a half, the official weight for Jonathan Martinez. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in the strawweight division, live on ESPN Plus, Sam Hughes. 115 and a half, the official weight for Sam Page, Sam Hughes. All right, next fighter to the scale in the UFC's bantamweight division, Vince Morales. 136, the official weight for Vince Morales. All right, next fighter to the scale, charged with kicking off the main card, live on ESPN Plus in the middleweight division, your boy Eric Anders. 186 for Eric Anders. Good to see you, brother. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in the UFC's lightweight division, Uros Medic. 156, the official weight for Uros Medic. All right, next athlete to the scale, competing in the UFC's heavyweight division, Parker Porter. 265, the official weight for Parker Porter. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in the UFC's heavyweight division tomorrow night, Jailton Almeida. 224, the official weight for Malyajinho, Jailton Almeida. All right, our last athlete to weigh in this morning, competing in the featured prelim in the middleweight division, Alen Amadovsky. 186, the official weight for Alen Amadovsky.